Your first warn weather forecast from meteorologist Jordan Wolfe.
The humidity continues even late into the evening tonight, as many spots are still seeing dew points up into the 70s. Temperatures, meanwhile, have not fallen very far from the afternoon. We're back down in the low and mid 70s for many of us, still sitting at 75 degrees at the Rockford Airport. Similar numbers for our weather watcher Terry out in Genoa. He's reporting 76 the temperature, 73 for the dew point, winds out of the southwest around 8 miles per hour. We continue to remain fairly calm here in the short term with our Mercy Health SkyTrack camera overlooking Rochelle. Fairly clear skies and a relatively light wind, as we're not yet seeing much in the way of storm activity. We've actually dodged most of those storms the last couple of days or so. Many of the storm complexes passing just to our south and west. As a matter of fact, 3 different storm complexes passing pretty close to the Quad Cities region. But now late into the evening, we're still watching our next potential chance up to the north and northwest. All of this storm activity developing across the northern plains, eventually going to dip closer to our area. We're still watching radar very closely as to how it will evolve with these upper level waves supporting some of these storms as they will eventually drift our direction. We can actually take a pretty good look at some of those upper level waves when we look with our upper level winds. These subtle waves aloft will bring us that increased shear, which will help to promote those thunderstorm chances. The first of which coming in as we head into early tomorrow morning, then another one once we get closer to Thursday morning or late Wednesday night, and then again during Thursday afternoon. So those are our kind of 3 main windows that we're watching at least closely for that storm potential. Now we take this down to the surface and we can look with Futurecast to see how things will evolve. That first wave arriving early tomorrow morning, and once again taking a very similar track as the previous few rounds of storms, likely just clipping some of our southwestern portions of the viewing area before once again diving down to the south and southeast of our region. Now that one does bring a little bit of an outflow boundary up to the north, which does promote at least some shower and thunderstorm activity into early tomorrow afternoon. We then clear later into the afternoon and early evening, allowing once again instability to build back up and it to get really hot and humid, similar to where we were today. Sets the stage then for our next thunderstorm chance with another upper level wave passing late Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, bringing once again another risk for some very heavy rain and possibly some gusty winds within there as well, depending on how things evolve when those storms initiate up to our west and to our northwest. Another chance as we get later into Thursday afternoon. This time around, the upper level wave will be almost directly overhead, leading to these scattered shower and thunderstorm chances that last maybe Thursday and then going into Friday as well, although the severe threat once we get into Friday will be a little bit less than the other 3 days. We have our first wave of storms likely coming in as we head into early tomorrow morning. A chance for storms then returns late into the day after a really hot and humid afternoon. Then again into Thursday and into Friday before we dry out as we head closer to the weekend.